So as mentioned on the podcast yesterday, Nick Caley interviewed for the offensive coordinator position on Monday. He was the tight ends coach for the Patriots for quite a few seasons, spent the last year with the Rams as their tight ends coach. Zach Robinson is interviewing today. There is a lot of demand out there for Robinson, so I would not expect him to be the offensive coordinator. He is likely going to also interview for the Steelers and Raiders job, and he also completed an offensive coordinator interview with the Chicago Bears already. So those three teams are in the mix, along with the Patriots. I would expect Robinson to go to one of those teams, but if the Patriots want to bring him in, they're going to move quickly. He is interviewing today. Check out yesterday's podcast if you want to learn a little bit more about Robinson and Nick Caley. I broke that down a lot more. But they are the two top candidates as of this moment. But another candidate was added to the list today. He is interviewing today, and that is Dan Pitcher, the quarterbacks coach for the Cincinnati Bengals. He's been the QB coach since Joe Burrow was drafted in 2020, perhaps playing the biggest role in Burrow's development. Really, there's nothing but great things to say about Dan Pitcher. You saw that leap Burrow made from year one to year two. He also has some front office experience as a scout with the Colts, so he could also play a major role in selecting a quarterback for the Patriots. So, look, you're bringing in a young QB. You have Dan Pitcher, who is ready for an offensive coordinator job right now. That really is kind of a perfect situation. Now, Pitcher does have OC interviews also with the Raiders and the Saints this week. I would also expect the Bengals to want to bring him back and promote him from QB coach to offensive coordinator, with Brian Callahan, their 2023 offensive coordinator, going to the Tennessee Titans yesterday. So it's very possible he's not available and the Cincinnati Bengals simply want to promote him in-house. But could be any of those four teams, the Titans, the Raiders, the Saints, and the Patriots. He's interviewing with the Pats today. You got three excellent candidates there. Now, you have to give Jerod Mayo a lot of credit. He clearly wants to bring in a Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan style guy, and that's obvious by interviewing Nick Caley, Robinson, and now Dan Pitcher. And hey, if you get Dan Pitcher, maybe that gives you a better shot at going after T. Higgins and bringing him in as a free agent. But a lot of exciting developments, particularly at the offensive coordinator position. Free agency is just around the corner. I broke down who I think the Patriots should go after. Let me know if you're watching on YouTube in the comments below. Who would you like to see the Patriots pick up at free agency? What do you want to prioritize? Is it tackle? Is it receiver? Do you go after both? Or do you shift one to the draft? There's a lot of really good tackles in this draft, but if you're not selecting one in the first round, it's kind of slim pickings once you get to the second round. You're probably going to get the 7th or 8th best tackle if you wait until then. A lot of options. We'll be here at Patscast to cover it the rest of the way. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or subscribe wherever you watch your podcasts.